just now. Oh, come on now. Don't be like that. There. That don't look too bad, I don't guess. Okay, somebody typed something in there. Got two people just popped in. I don't know why it went vertical on me. I didn't have it set that way on the last one. Hey, look, lady, thank you. I don't know what happened to it. Acting all crazy. Maybe one day StreamYard to get their mind right like Kohan Luke and leave things alone like it was before them people bought it. What's up, Big Mac? Appreciate you coming in. Thank you. Yeah, Chrissy forgot about she needed some stuff from the store and I had to run over there and get right back so I could get some warmer clothes on and get out here. Had to make a pot of coffee. I had all that preset. Chrissy, love. Appreciate you, 71. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. I've been trying to figure out how to get Chrissy up on panel. I'm gonna have to practice with it. I need I need to get PayPal going so that way I can get some donations in there and get that StreamYard back. Doing this YouTube, man, is rough. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do all that. I mean, going fishing it ain't too bad. Hey, Lisa, welcome in, girl. Hope everything is good down your way. Got a nice little breeze blowing out there now. They didn't come in last night until I think it was 11 o'clock. And they cleaned house. I mean, they would only corn that's out there was frozen. A moderator turned on subscriber mode only. Hmm. Don't know who that was or why it did that. 5 minutes or longer can only send messages. Okay. Did you do that, Chrissy? I'm telling you, this thing's acting all crazy. We got 10 wonderful people in here. Appreciate everybody coming in. Terry B. Okay. I didn't know if the phone did it or what. Oh, I heard that on grinding some sausage. I'll tell you, I wish they'd let me go ahead and get another one. Jimmy Geiger, appreciate you coming in. Good to see you, buddy. I heard y'all got a water problem. Oh, that's Wellston. Never mind. Y'all had a train derailment down there. That's what it was. Ooh. Never had sausage with beef in it like that. It might be pretty good. Guess it can't be no different than deer, right? My neck's a little sore. It's feeling kind of rough this morning, man. Stomach was messing with me. Jimmy down there playing on the trains and derailed one down there where he lives at. I told him not to get up here and touch that button and that lever. Something would happen. But you know Jimmy, he likes to go fast. Yeah, we had a bunch of them in here last night. Got all kinds of pictures. I don't know if them was does or bucks that lost their horns. Hey, Buck Williams. Appreciate you coming in, buddy. Nice trout, by the way, on the game. Look like a pretty good size one. Put that window down just a little bit. It was down. Hi, Terry. Take it easy, buddy. Yeah, I had the window down when I got that one that night, raised it up. I'm just glad they don't pay no attention to it. Chrissy said there was a derailment down in Portsmouth. There's a water problem in Wellston. I think that's where she said. Shoot, my grandson might have got on that train. uh, 30 pounds? That's not bad. Man, these apple pies, you get 6 of them for $3. They ain't much bigger than a giant ravioli. I know the water deal was from in a town with the W. That's all I can remember. I know Friday we're supposed to get some rain. If it rains, it might be a flood situation. They won't have to worry about no water down there in Waverly. Side of the river will come up into PP Creek. You know, with them coming in at about 11 o'clock last night, I'm lost. I really don't know what to say. I mean, that just don't seem right. But I want to try to keep going live every day until season's up. Unless it's raining, and if it's raining, you can't track. But next year I'll try to be a little bit more prepared and start early. I'll have my cams up and ready to roll. I'll probably throw them up around June, July. So, yeah, about July. Then I can get an idea of what's out here anyway. I mean, it's really not cheap of doing a live and buying all the goodies out here to get them to come in, but you gotta do what you gotta do when you can't do that walking. Down here, even if you could walk, you wouldn't get no service. If I go from here to that corn pile, I'd be done. I'd lose signal that quick. I'm kind of shocked that I actually had it when I stepped out the building and walked around to the side that day and showed the hillside off. I gotta get some stuff together and figure something out so I can have some room to set my stuff up in the computer room there and be able to work it. It's on the side of the post on Facebook, Jimmy. I normally don't mess around listening to all that stuff on YouTube about Donald Trump and all that. But I was listening to him today, and all of our guys that didn't take the shot, and girls didn't take that COVID shot, and it was in the military, they got sent home or whatever. He said they will be reinstated and will get their back pay. I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. I guess that's part of taking care of your own. And supposedly we're going to have oil rigs here in the United States and everything too. You're welcome, Jimmy. He said something about the electric car ain't gonna happen. What else was it he said? He's already got a ton of stuff he's supposed to be doing. Oh, something about the auto companies is going to be back in the United States. You know, auto builders and stuff like GM and all that. I guess they're going to fire them back up. And if that happens, there'll probably be another thing like Buckeye Steel that they had up in Columbus. They made railroad bearings and wheels and all that. It was a dirty place to work, but man, the pay was pretty decent. Any job that pays real good, super good, back in the 80s and 90s, you can figure there's a little danger involved. It's like coal mining. That's a dangerous job, but it pays good. It's like being an ice road trucker. I'd love to have done that once, tried it. Hi Teresa, welcome in. Well, if my well was up and running, I'd tell them people they can come up here and get all the water they want. And that was some of the finest water you could get. Ugly Dog, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. Hope you're doing okay. Hope lure business is booming. I gotta try to read into something on monetization on here. Huh. I know what it's like being without water. We had to go and get jugs of water, coolers of water. Just to make coffee and wash up and do dishes. We usually have paper plates and aluminum foil around. Heard that on working in the shop today. That's kind of where I'm at. Yeah. Got the heater going in here, but it don't warm it up enough. It was a quick throw together. I built me a deer blind, an 8x12, couple swinging doors and an entry door. One of them little wall heaters didn't warm it up in here pretty quick, but I got to seal off some holes in the wall, in the floor, cracks and stuff, seal it all up. Gonna be working on that a little at a time when I get it. First thing I do is have a big garage sale or something. Hey, Bug Man, buddy, welcome in. No, it ain't freezing cold, but it's chilly. We got a wind blowing over here. Old buddy got his Facebook up, looking all sharp in that shirt. Got 13 wonderful people in here. Appreciate everybody coming in. 9 thumbs up. The end is near for the deer. Then it goes into coyote. Hopefully I can hustle up some cash and get that caller. If not, I'll use the cell phone if it charged up. I can't believe it laid out here as long as it did and only got 1%. Good thing about it, I got my power cord right next to underneath the window. If I have to charge the speaker, I can just run it in here and plug it in and if I had a long enough cord, which I've got one. I just don't know if it works the way it should. I can keep the speaker charged up, stuck out the window, and then I can mute my live stream when I call. That way it won't be too loud on everybody. It's hard to say whether they'll come in or not. I mean, like I said, we got a bunch of them on here. J-Dog, welcome in. Well, you could be the big dog. I'll just sit back and watch. I get this deer out there, the dog a bone. But I think we had like 6 deer in here last night at one time, but it was around 11, 12 o'clock, somewhere around there. I think it was the does that come back. I ain't 100% sure. Was that does, Chrissy, or was that bucks that lost their horns? Or could you tell in that picture? That's cool, J-Dog. Okay. Wow. Well, you tell the attic I said hello. That was a pretty good video. Did the ice clear off the licking yet? Bugman's ready to get his feet wet. Yeah, some ice fishing would be pretty good right now. You'd have to have a hole big enough to put one of them big 20-pounders in. A 10-inch, it might work. soon as the weather breaks, I got some holes I gotta dig. Got trees to prune. My work's just getting ready to get started. If I can get it done, I can play with the garden a little bit and work on the boat. Brian B., welcome in, buddy. Ready to make one of them snowmen out here? I didn't think I see the dog run from Brian B. Got 14 great people in here. Appreciate you. 10 thumbs up. Billy, welcome in. Oh, man, my neck. Yeah, he's out. Yeah, wind's picking up. I feel it come through the door there. I have the window closed too. Well, pulled down, ain't closed. Got about an inch and a half gap on each side of the phone. I don't know when I go put my bow up here, I ain't making a whole lot of noise. I sure would like to know where they go to after they leave here, you know. Jimmy James, welcome in, buddy. Appreciate you in here. Good to see you. And give me an idea of their route, you know. All right, Teresa. We'll be here. Yeah. Deer's got a route they take every day, and they usually pretty much stick to it. Unless something runs them off or keeps them away. Takes them longer to get back to the circle again. And if I don't get one, you know, it's no big deal. It ain't because I didn't try. Next year I'll be set up. Chrissy will be out here. If everything goes right. I'll have to fix a pedestal for her to settle on out here. But she's short. I'll have to get her to shoot from here, set the decoy up out there, if it makes the decoy last as long. I need to get me a new one. But there's always a ball of straw. That's what I started with. It works pretty good if you get a good tight bell. Thanks to Troy for the, if I ain't mistaken, that's the thumbnail he made. I'm not 100% sure. I've got so many of them. I just ain't got none on my phone to be able to put them on YouTube. I have to do it all on the computer. Probably about 4 o'clock right now. I got about 2 hours or so left. I don't care for it either, Buggy. It's good to track deer, but that's about it. 349? Yeah. Kind of figured it was close to that because I went live early. I figure out how come I can't go live early until it's up on the screen. Crank the other plate on. Get it warm in here. Or get it a little warm. Oh, that's an airplane. Sounds like somebody's lawnmower running. Need to find me some leather needles. Seriously, if you ain't busy, look up that Tannet. That's the name of it. That's probably about $25 a bottle now. I have to go out there and skin that head out. Get it ready. And there's a lot of birds flying around here. But they enjoying it. And the spring's on the way. Probably got about 60 days, something like that. This bird works itself to death just to get a piece of corn up there and put it in a hole in a tree and bust it. Yeah, I put out 2 piles out there. There was so many in last night. The guy told me try something. I just might do that as soon as I figure out how to operate that camera, that live feed camera, if it even work here. I'm gonna try it. Then I can do what he said to do and sit there and watch him. Nope, Mr. Duggar, I only been out here about 37 minutes. We had a bunch of them come in last night. The does showed back up. So we just trying to figure out how come they're coming in so late. Whatever it was that spooked them, put a scare into them pretty good, I guess. Well, I'll tell you what, crank his little buddy heater up, both plates, and your legs sitting a couple feet from it, you feel it. It'll start cooking you. It ain't gonna be too much longer. I'm gonna have to start trimming trees and clearing off ground, burning brush, and getting the garden ready. Give me some mothballs and throw into the wood burning house. Start stacking wood. 'Cause I'll probably start that next year. I like to find me a little dinky one to go in here, but it'd just be in the way. Of course, I can always build onto the back side of this and slope it off. I've got a lot going on this year. I gotta get my boat back on the water. Welcome back, Teresa. You liable to see Duggar anywhere, buddy. You know how them alien people are? They'll be here one minute and gone the next and show up somewhere else. Heard that. Yeah, I like to take it up there to, oh man, I can't think of the name of that big lake. Heard they had some big fish in there. That's a long way to be hauling it though. I imagine it could be done. Just have to make a couple stops because this truck here, I'm kind of worried about it. It ain't got the giddy up and go as the '03 I had with the 6.0, but mine was a heavy duty truck too, and this is nowhere near a heavy duty truck. Just have to take my time, I guess. I mean, I like the truck and all. I just don't care too much for the seats in it for long haul. I gotta try to figure out some way to cover the boat up in the winter so it wouldn't tear my floor up with all this snow and crap. It's gonna have all new flooring. It's gonna be a completely remodel when I'm done with it. I gotta figure a way to put a set of steps on the front of it. See what it costs to have it done down here at the shop. Half-inch PVC. I don't think that would work down here with the snow that we get. If I use PVC, it'll have to be a 2-inch pipe. I've thought about that. It'll run me about $500 just for material and PVC to build it with T's and elbows and stuff. T's is like $5 a pop now. Last time I checked. I thought about putting like a thing that goes on the inside of the railing and then put my tarp over it and then hang jugs off of it to hold it down like you do a swimming pool. It probably cost me $100 a year for a tarp. I wish I had the money to put a lean-to on the side of my garage. Then I wouldn't have to worry about all that. I'll box in the back and the side, put 2 doors on the front, and I can set everything in my boat, lock it up, and if I want to go fishing, just back up, hook to it, and go. Come back around there, get the bait out, lock the doors, and I'm done. That loading and unloading is what kills you. I'll have things rigged up. I gotta put new bunk boards on the trailer and all. got a lot of work to do. And my garage ain't wide enough to back in there because it's full now. Should have built the garage twice as big. If my son lived close, I probably could have done that. That way he could have put his car in there in his old truck and worked on them, you know. He's got an old truck down there. It looks like a good show truck. It doesn't get up and go with you too. Car the same way. But anymore, building cars and all that of the older stuff, it's not out there anymore like it used to be. Like Buggy said, somebody always had something that you could take and go to somebody's garage. You'd have something to do, you know, hang out. It's only a 8 by 12 buck. I got 2 cars. I got a 30 by 40 garage and it's full. I gotta clear out that stuff. Shoot, I try to make people deals. They don't want to. Not interested. I tried Facebook. Tried Facebook, tried yard sales. The yard sale don't work here. People don't want to drive back the driveway. That's how bad, that's how lazy a lot of people are. And then they're scared. They think everybody's out to get them or something. I don't know. Ain't none around here, Buck. I done went and talked to one of them. He said, Bud, trying to sell something's rough. He said, you see that nice looking saw up there? Hey, Mr. Mike, appreciate you coming in. I said, yeah, big old, great big old table saw, man. Nice radio arm saw. Look brand new. He said, what do you think I got out of that? I said, probably about 300 bucks. He goes, I wish. He said, only $125. I was like, oh, wow. Money ain't floating around like it used to be. I got little Shirley Temple dolls in there, $80 some a piece, some 49. I got what's his name, Frank Sinatra. I got a woman in there, doll, a woman, Elizabeth Taylor, I think. Got one of those. I've got a little boy and little girl that's got sailor outfits on. They wasn't cheap. I got a bunch of Coppercraft. That Coppercraft, the soldier guys, is like $75 a pop. It ain't like I'm trying to get that out of it. But if I find the right collector, they come make me a nice offer, they're gone. Talked to a boy today about the roofing stuff I got. He's supposed to call me and come over and look at it. I gotta find out these unilifts I got, they're like $800 some a piece. I ain't trying to get that out of them. They're supposed to be for roofing and stuff. I don't know. I've never seen one used. But I know it will pinch you and bite you if you grab it the wrong way. It swung open and got me. But I wasn't paying attention. That was my fault. I gotta go down to the fabrication shop and see if he's got any more of that flat steel and make me some rod holder mounts. so I can cut my other thumb. Tore a big old chunk out of my thumb a couple of years back, and I picked up I didn't have my vise bolted down. Had one of the old antique half-inch drills, metal ones. Was drilling with it. And that metal come around and caught my finger and pinched it. I jerked up, let go of the drill. I had drill, the great big old vise hooked to it. It was all dangling off my thumb, and it ripped out and hit the ground. I needed stitches, but I just took a paper towel and wrapped around it and put black tape on it. It's good to go. I'm okay. Chrissy come in and asked me what happened. I said, I cut myself. Wasn't bad. She goes, all that blood out there, it wasn't bad? I said, nah. I took it off. She got on to me and said I needed stitches. Well, I ain't gonna go sit in the hospital for 6 hours for 3 or 4 stitches. That's crazy. I don't like hospital no way. Can't stand them. You can't get up and roam around when you get bored. Of course, they could follow me the last time I was in there. My nickname could have been Puddles, where had so much water build up in me. I was leaking out my legs, running into the floor. You follow me by the track. I'm gonna try to get a camera set up here and a bench, that way I can, when I'm working on something, I can go live, you know. Do a little short on the boat when I'm sanding the rails and get that done and all that. I still gotta take the floor off the boat. That's the next thing. I'm gonna get me a hole saw, cut around the bolts and stuff. Maybe I can pull the floor off that way. Check to see how much marine grade plywood is. That way I can redo the other boat too. I got an 18-footer I'm gonna redo and probably slap on the lake around here with a boat slip. Richard Jarvis, welcome in. We got 14 people in here. 15 thumbs up. Appreciate everybody. It's not rolling right or something. I don't know. Just nobody's talking. Everybody's watching for that big deer. I'll tell you what, that wind's blowing. I forgot where the ear's coming from. Hey, Chad. There you go. Six of those, $3. They're not too bad. They got a little flavor to them. But I think Chrissy could make better ones. And I seen that bird fly up on that log up there. I thought it was some other kind of bird at first. I'm really surprised. If we had grouse, they would be here eating all this. But I think they're long gone. Come on. Try to get this jacket back on. Back on, that jacket's chilly. Where it's been on. Yeah. I'm trying to debate on what to do with these trees, these apple trees, where to cut them down, plant new ones, or what. Woodpeckers has got these all boogered up here and they look like bushes. Wish I had some help up here, help me prune them up. I mean, there's some good tasting apples. They've been here since I was a young teenager. And make good apple butter, that's for sure, and jelly. Remember, Chris, them peaches is on the refrigerator if you want them. We canned up some peaches one year, man, it was good. Take a jar of those, pour you a little bit of milk in it, stir it up. Oh, Lord. Get you a fork and have at it. Yeah, I think I got enough room out here. I can test a few things this coming year. Some turnips and stuff like that. I'll probably plant some early and throw a camera on just to see if they would come in and do anything. Between that and some pumpkin. What time's the funeral tomorrow, Chris? Oh, if I figure out how to do that, I can send you a link. Hmm. Where the girls went to. They should come in here and eat. Really don't want to shoot no doe. I'm afraid doe might be packing sick deer. Okay. Well, I probably won't have time to look nothing up. For y'all that do say a little prayer, say one for the family of the pastor. He passed away the other day while at the hospital having a procedure done. Got 14 great people in here, 17 thumbs up. Appreciate y'all. Man, the snow's still up on the hill pretty good. All right, Teresa, take care. Be safe, girl. Thank you for coming in. Well, the traffic's moving today. Oh, my neck. No, I hope I ain't getting sick. Sinuses bother me. That's normally how everything starts. Eyes watered a little bit. Guess I need to eat some hot peppers. Got some in the jar in there. I think I'll crack them open and eat the rest of them tonight. Got sauerkraut stuffed in them and canned. They pretty good. Eat those with crackers. Man, you're talking about a good little snack. Don't see no movement up on the hill yet. Back through there. Don't see no down in the field just yet. Feeling okay today, Mike? You know, it's amazing how cold it is, and these birds act like it don't bother them. The way they got their feathers laid to us like armor. It's hard to penetrate. That wind's kicking up, and grapevines wiggling out there pretty good, hanging out that tree. Maybe these deer know something that we don't. And they're calling for rain Friday, so what's the name, Monday? I got 3 days. Well, 2 days. If it don't rain Friday, you'll be alright. I kind of figured it would rain off and on all week, usually in the evening. That's the way my luck would be. That's bothering me, Mike. We're here. We're 30. Got a little over an hour and a half left. Be nice to see one walk in anyway, even if it is a doe and I won't shoot it. Hopefully the population will get back up by next year. But what we got here is just what's coming in. That we don't know what's behind me or all the way around in the other hollers that will flow over into this one, you know. It really all depends. I think every morning I'll get up and make me some bean cakes. Might make a little pan of gravy. Hey, Fresno, how you doing? No, I'm out here to get meat for the house, but I'm picky about what I get. How you doing, Stevie? You doing okay, buddy? I gotta get a hold of John Euler and see what kind of headset he's got so I can use it here. I don't know how it works and if it would work on YouTube or not. I don't know. It might be if I go up on somebody's panel, it might work. But doing your own lives, I don't think it will, because you got to have somebody in there reading chat in order to be able to hear anything. A blue parrot, I'll have to look that up. Probably scared me to death though on the price. I looked up one set one time for the computer for the game, like $150. Ain't no way. I had a set when I was driving a truck. Here comes a squirrel. A squawk daddy. Come in to eat. It's probably Bugman, the way he come across there all excited. Like Bugman after one of them little Debbie strawberry Swiss rolls. He come flying out through there. Hey Coastal, welcome in. Really? Didn't think they was real expensive, man. Well, I have to check them out. This wasn't a Bluetooth, it was $150. It was some kind of headset they had for the trucking game. It worked off of movement. When you turn your head, the camera in the game would turn and look that way. It was wild. But I'll never have a setup like that. I don't have that kind of money. Shoot, I'm having a hard time now. Just trying to get a video card for that computer so I can upgrade it a little bit so that way I don't look like the bionic man running. Little dude runs slow. Hog leg and then run off and leave me. They'll be where they need to be and I'm still waiting to get up there and catch up with them. My daggone left shoulder's bothering me. Hope nothing happens to it because I got to have that. It works my helping hand. Oh, I don't know what spooked him. Maybe it got too cold for him. Who knows? 18 great people in here, 17 thumbs up. Appreciate y'all. I don't see nothing up that way unless it's past where I can't see. A bag or anything could have blown. Feed sack could have worked loose and blowed across through there behind us. I think I'll go out when it starts warming up, just, where it ain't real cold, where I can go out here and stand it, I'll go out here and start cutting on these trees, trimming some bushes up, or lilac and snowball. I don't know if you call that a bush or not, but it looks like a tree. Thank you, Richard. Things need to be cut back. Where I've been down, it looked like bushes. Of course, the lilac stuff ain't been trimmed since we bought it. I got a butternut tree out there, or not a butternut, but a Chinese walnut tree I gotta cut back. Got some branches hanging over the garden that ain't getting the sun it needs to get. Gotta take some of that out. Got 18 great people in here. Appreciate y'all coming in. In Big Fresno, catch one of them bears out there, cage him up and have him shipped up here and turned loose. Might be able to see something good then. Turn that burner back on, I guess. Make me feel like I got hot flashes or something. Get warm, have to turn it off. Get cold, turn it back on. Richard, I wish you could, buddy. You'd be more welcome. There's guys that's close enough that if they wanted to come and help me, they would, but it's okay. I'll get it sooner or later. You know how it is, bud. Nubbies, what are you doing, buddy? Shoot, man. What was that? Oh, I figured 6:15 was about right. To be honest with you, probably wouldn't have come out here if I didn't make the live earlier. When you get old, man, it really messes with you. When you have as many injuries as I have. Shoot, I got a sponsor. I just got to get things together. But I don't want him to spend money, you know, for me not winning, you know. It's like getting into these catfish tournaments. The only place that we got is the Ohio River down by J-Dog. Everywhere else is small fish. I can't even go up against people in Tennessee or up there where Brian B lives, up at the Potomac. It's useless. I waste money to go get in these tournaments. You ain't gonna win. There ain't no fish in Ohio. Because people take and don't really want to do anything. We got 100 subscribers. Congratulations, whoever it was. It took me forever to get the 1,200 I got. Mine's all legit. I worked for it. And then there's some that went out and bought bananas. Man, they must have a sale going on or something. People's coming home from work, I think. Oh, way to go, look, lady. What you think that people will not look at, they will. It can be some of the silliest stuff. And good. That's doing something here, man. I had a guy, I was working on a motor out there and was just being live, you know, talking, have a live going, and just to have some place to hang out. And he messaged me, and he thanked me for doing the live while I was working on that. So, what do you mean? He goes, what you did to that motor, I did to mine and got it running. He said, I appreciate it. Ain't no big deal, but I didn't do nothing special. I was just sitting there working on something, trying to get it done. I mean, if I had a shop and was licensed, I could probably make a little bit of money working on lawnmowers and stuff, because God knows that they're expensive when they hit you at the shop. I need a coil for that $391. I'm waiting on Chrissy to order me one, because the one they sent must have been bad. put it on. It fired up good. I don't know what happened. Just quit firing again. I don't know why. I even stuck a screwdriver in the end of the spark plug wire and hold it, pulled it. Ain't getting nothing to it. So it ain't no good. And I set it just like they wanted it to. It fired, it popped and cracked, so I figured, well, you know, the time is off on the spark. No, that ain't bad. That's why I want to try to get set up in here to where I can work on small stuff in here and go live too, you know. I'd like to have something to go on the end of my drill. I know they make it, I just don't know what it is or what it's called. It goes on your drill and you don't have to put the pull rope back on it. You just set it on there and squeeze the trigger and it turns the motor over. I know some of the weed eaters already got it, but it's on top. I got my carburetor and stuff from through the mail the other day. Had a whole lot of stuff in there, man, for the price I paid for it. And we'll see if that pole saw will work. Gives me something to do on a rainy day when I don't want to sit in the house. I got that I can do. It's alright, Richard. People here in the U.S., we're confused anyway, all the time. I just wonder I just wonder if I write the president a letter, if he would actually get it and read it. Somebody was talking about, can't remember who was talking about it, but they said something about Social Security and people on disability supposed to get $5,000 from the government. If you got direct deposit, it would go in there. Well, that's the news to me. I ain't hear nothing about it. Of course, I don't watch TV. You know, we don't got TV here. Most of the thing closest to the TV we got is the internet and Fire Stick. If I see $5,000 in my bank account, I'm going to set up all night and watch it. Because I'm afraid it's a scam and it's going to be took out. Because you know, anybody on Social Security gets a raise, they're going to turn the page and take it over here in the medical. So you really ain't getting nothing but a few pennies to rub together, to be honest with you. Tell you what, the poor people's food has went up. I mean, look at ham hocks. Them ham hocks come off of a starving hog, man. They want $7, $8 for them now. Salt pork. We call it salt bacon. Hey, Rustic, welcome in. We call it salt bacon. It's like $4 or $5 for a little old cube of that. They found out poor people's food, they had to jack the price up. Uncle Lou, he calls me tater cake because half the time that's what I'm fixing for breakfast. I need something quick and easy so I can take my medicine. Well, if I got mashed potatoes, oh, Ernie's in there fixing potato cakes or bean cakes. She made some of them chicken and noodles in there. I thought about mixing some flour in with those and frying it to see what it tastes like. Be like eating a sandwich. I got shrimp out. I got some pork chops laid out for tomorrow. Yeah, it's almost dinner time. I got soup beans in there, big old ham hock in the middle of them. Fried cornbread in a microwave and 2 fritters. I don't know, Billy. Buck, I think it was Buck that told me. I'm not for sure. That, yeah, it's about time for Richard to take his sleep. Yeah, it'd be nice. I need to get the roof fixed on my house, the front part. I can't even afford that. Seems like everything's falling apart, man. As soon as I get put down for 2 years, it's like things just falling to pieces. That sounds good. You can send me a plate over. I think my stomach was messed up. I think that has a lot to do with me being tired and feeling like I do. I know I gotta figure out when I go back to the blood doctor. I know it's in February. It's probably gonna take me about 2 hours over there. Yeah, it will. Here comes Squirrel back. He's stretching out there looking to see what's going on. Them little fellas are fast, boy. That has to be Buggy. He come across there like he was on one of them dirt bikes in the snow. He was getting it. That's Buggy. He come out there and was sideways getting it across through there. The other two's up in the hills yet. And it's almost 5 o'clock. He said he would have ran faster, but he's got to get that knee fixed first. The other ones usually come down the tree. Mike Sampson, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. Hope you're doing okay down there, staying warm. That's another feller I'd like to go see is one Mike. Maybe one day we'll get together and have coffee, sit on the porch, drink some tea or something. Never know. We've got 20 wonderful people in here, 22 thumbs up. Wow. Appreciate y'all. Y'all great. If things work out right this year, I'll have hats, bait, rags, I don't know what all I got, keychains. Mugs, well, cups. Well, I hope you catch a bunch of them, Rusty. I'd love to go, but I'm stuck. It is in about 60 days. Heard that. Mid-50s, that sounds pretty good right now to me. That's the only bad thing why I couldn't go hunting earlier in the year. When it first opened, it was just a little warm, you know. I really don't like shooting one when it's hot out. And in my condition, I couldn't get to it quick enough. But maybe by next year, it'll be a different story. Well, not this year, next season. I'll try to have some things set up. Yeah, it's supposed to rain here Friday too, Rusty, unfortunately. I'm wearing one of the hats right now that I'll have up with my logo on it. I'm just trying one out right now. I've been wearing it the last 3 or 4 days. Want to see how long it lasts us. The real test is when I get out here and start working in it. Oh yeah, Rustic already got a customer waiting. My. That's pretty good. Start taking orders early. Just can't promise they would be filled, but it all depends on the fish. You do good. I kind of miss going to West Virginia and driving down there every night. Oh, we're going to be doing them ourselves. They're, I got a machine in there. It needs to be set up. And we're going to try that. And I'm going to try to do, I think I got shirts too, by the way. I don't know what all I got. I boxed everything up. I know I got keychains. I got a big old box of hats. I got pink, blue, black, camo. Mm-hmm. Yeah, just down the block. You got it, Mike. I'm just going to see how well these hats hold up to me. They're not no $30, $40 hats you see out there that everybody's got. I got to thinking, why, people can't afford them, the hats and everything. So I figured it'd be like going to the, if you ever went into a nightclub or a bar, you got whiskey on shelves. You got different tiers. So that's what I kind of figured, I'll put out a hat that up front, I'm going to tell you, it's not high quality. It may last you 2 months. It might last you 3 months. It depends on how you wear it. If you're rough on them, it ain't going to last long. But if you take care of them and do right, they'll last you a while, And I'm going to just go off the wall. I don't know what I'm going to ask for them, but I know they won't be $30. They won't be $25. We will just have to see what happens when I get into it. I got some stuff coming in the mail. I'm waiting on it to get here. Hey, Guerrero, buddy, welcome in. Long time no see. Good to see you. I'm going to try to do a little bit more for the channel this year, if I can, swing it. This is stuff that I got here and there. That's right, it'll last forever as a wall hanger. Heard that look, lady. Heard that, Rustic. Let's see what happens here. See what works out. I gotta learn to work the machine. Well, Chrissy does. She's gonna be the one doing all this. She's worried about how it's gonna turn out. Hey, you get it. You play with it till you get it right. That's all you can do. That's on anything. You start out with doing body work on a car. Your first batch ain't gonna look that great. I'm telling you, you're gonna either put too much hardener in the mud and it's gonna harden up quick before you get it smeared, or you ain't gonna put enough. Then you got your sanding. Then you glaze it, then sand it again. I mean, I had to learn all that. I was doing the hood on a van one time. Had a big dent in it. I popped it back out when working it up. The guy done told Dad $800 for doing the whole van. Yeah, he come out there and seen me doing it, and he said, I don't know, I might have to charge your dad a little more. I said, go right ahead. I was standing there doing it, and I got done, it looked good. But he's the one that I watched and learned from, because he was next door. Next door, the guy owned the car lot in Kentucky, and he come up here and bought cars in Columbus, and well, he just had the house next door, so I was watching the guy doing the body work and learning a little bit here and there. And I do what I can to my own. That's all I can say. I was working on my aunt's at one time, and I don't know what happened. I think she sold it. Her son called himself putting carpet in in a Firebird, a Formula One now Firebird. He put carpet down and used nails, put it through the floor. I was like, oh my God. I said, that ain't the way you're doing it. You ain't supposed to be doing it that way. I didn't say nothing, but that's all on him. I've seen it all, man. I really have. If you're putting down house carpet in a car, one thing you gotta do is just lay it in there, dude, and tuck it up under the trim. uh, I learned how to mess around with building stuff in vans and everything from the guy across the street. Old guy. He done school buses. He made some nice campers, man. He cut a heart out of plywood and put it up there inside there, and it looked like a big old heart. You crawl through the heart to get onto the bed. He had it decked out with fun fur, the pink fuzzy fur, and all that. I mean, it looked like a shaggin' wagon from Austin Powers. Had lights like them, oh, daggone, what antique lights from. Hey, Leon, welcome in. I'm doing good, man. How are you? He had them like, I don't know. You seen these over in England, them lights that's outside the houses. It's kind of long and octagon shaped. He had two of those in there and had 12-volt lights in it. Man, he did a real good job. And he had a vehicle jacked up. He had a stick and two sticks and two pieces of string. I was over there one day. I said, "What you doing?" He said, "I'm doing the front end alignment." I said, "With the two sticks and strings?" He goes, "Yeah." He said, "What you do, you stick one in behind the back tire, one in the front of the front tire. And the two strings run down at the top and bottom of the tire." He said, "Once you get that lined up with the strings, your front end alignment's good." I laughed at him. Well, my son wrecked my truck over here on 56, my S10. I got it home. You come down the road, you let go of the steering wheel and it'll do a donut by itself. I jacked it up. I had some nice wide tires on the back and everything. I jacked it up and did a front end alignment. He laughed at me too. When I let that truck down, we took it down the road. I let go of the steering wheel and that truck went straight. It worked good. Beforehand, it was squealing tires. So I made a point not to laugh at nobody because some of the things look stupid that actually works. Another crazy thing is Rustic making that pack bait. Shoot, that's the only fish bait I seen you can take and go fishing and eat it yourself. If you don't catch the fish, you can sure eat the bait. Tastes pretty good too, from what I heard. Well, my buddy Ted out there off the hook's doing better. He was, he got his family was sick, and then he turned around and got sick. He said, I seen him post something about he was starting to feel a little better, but not much. I just hope he's alright. Anybody need any soft plastics, check him out. Rustic's probably shoveling some corn and some butterfly steaks in his face and mashed potatoes. See, I would have mixed corn and mashed potatoes together because they look good on a plate like that with a little square piece of butter in there or something, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They look good. Yeah, it's hard to say if they come in tonight or not. I was really shocked it took them all night to come in last night. Hey, off the hook, welcome in. We was just talking about you. You feeling any better? Not only does he do soft plastics, he's got a hookup with Jinxum over there. Deer scent. They got all kinds of stuff. You can check them out too. All right, that's good to hear, man. I feel a little rough today when I first woke up, but I think I know what the problem there is. Heard that, Leon. We had the does come back in, a couple of them last night, Ted. But it was like 11, 12 o'clock last night. I got pictures on the camera of them. So whatever spooked them early done a pretty good job. Heard that. That's what I done. That's probably about 3 or 4 years old, every bit. Need to take the bed out of that one spare bedroom back here and set everything up back here. That way it's out of the way. And it can be done. One hour, 1 hour warning. There he went back up the hill. It's just Monday, man. A lot of traffic out there today. I'll tell you, Rustic, the stuff ain't cheap. Man, this would make a nice little building to make soft plastics in and jigs and stuff. But I don't have that kind of money, sinkers, to get into all of that just yet. I think I'll just leave this pie way out here. That way I don't have to pack it back in the house. If it's in the house, it'll get ate. I don't need to be eating that like that. Ink press. I thought about getting a 3D printer and making something, but I don't know the first thing about them either. I'd have to watch some stuff. I got a controller. I'd love to have a door made for it. If the little guy comes in, the 10-point might show up, which I can't shoot nothing with horns, so that really wouldn't matter, but it'd be nice to see. Whether I shoot him or not, it'd be nice to see him. Yeah, you almost have to put a sealer on it to get it to stay. Um, what I thought was a deer the other night down there, it's a bush hanging out in the walkway. Hey John, welcome in, buddy. Them off the hook tattoos help catch fish too, you know. You get the one with the bow on there and it helps your deer hunt and improves your deer hunting. That's what I heard. If I ever get down that way, I'm gonna have to stop in and fish with John and Lydia. Do some crappie fishing or something there. Shoot, I'll let the ladies fish. Me and John sat back here and talk. That's just like hunting. I really don't get a lot excited over shooting a deer. It's meat in the freezer. It's work. People don't think it is, but it's work. I get more enjoyment out of seeing Chrissy shoot a big buck, catch big fish. Yeah, I've done that already. I don't get worked up over it. Now, if I'm in a tournament, yeah, I catch a great big one and I'm running close to first place, I do good. Gotta work. You take those and in the morning you add your little flour with it, stir it up and fry it. Make you some cakes out of it, man. You got green onions, save them for around lunchtime. Chop you up a green onion in, and then mix it up and fry it. You want add cheese to it, but they're great with just the green onion. Man, I'll tell you, I ain't got no green onions, but I froze two quart bags plumb full of mashed potatoes today. That way I have them for later. There ain't really much out there you can't freeze. I don't know why he's got that called small water. There ain't no small water down there. You get a small water, it'll be a mud puddle. Nap time. Listen to him. Got his belly full and now he's ready to take a nap. Or he done did. Really? They must not look, they don't look small on camera though. Man, I'd love to have a place to go down there and stay through the winter. But from after this winter, though, it looks like y'all get a little bit of snow too down that way. Yeah, I watched Chris, no, not Chris, but Jimmy Houston fish over in Okeechobee. That's sweet. Oh, okay. I always wanted to go fish Okeechobee. I watched Jimmy down there fish it a couple times. Shoot, I'd like to go out there and visit him out at his farm. Welcome in 205. Sneaking in on me, ain't you? Holy crap. That's the ocean, dude. To me. Dale Hayslip, welcome in, brother. Ain't gonna be long till 5. We'll be dropping seeds, buddy. I get to make me up some hot sauce to go in the refrigerator for winter. Yeah, I reckon they are. Depends on where they're dropping in on at, because I know if they have to go across there, they'd run out of gas pretty quick. That's right. I might try to find me a Tabasco plant and stick out there. Them little fellers are bad to the bone. We broke one and rubbed it on a hot dog and cooked it over an open fire, man, and it still had some heat to it. J&J, welcome in. Really? Man, I ain't been on a boat that go that fast. I need a new pair of clothes on that boat when it got shut down. I'd have to bring 2 pairs or something extra. Because I'd probably be filling my drawers up. It's kind of like me getting in high places. This is not happening, Jack. A guy called me in to help deliver pictures downtown Columbus. And I got in the elevator. I had 2 in each arm. The doors open. It was on an outer wall. When you step out, only thing you see is air. You look down, and people look like ants down there. I was like, oh. I got up against the wall. He laughed at me. But I helped him deliver him. It was just butt cheeking the wall. I couldn't wait to get down. We had to get on 2 elevators to go up. Ooh. Man, oh man. I always wanted one of those. I thought that would be cool to have. I guess because I was raised up watching Gentle Ben. Boy's daddy had an airboat. He was a natural resources guy. He was a game warden. I thought that was one of the coolest boats they had out there. Ooh. Yeah, in other words, it's just basically straight drive and slow down with learning the speed and everything. That would be kind of hard to run. You'd have to practice a little bit on when to shut it down and all that. Learn how to use your fans in the back. Eddie Gross, welcome in. Yeah, I was watching a video. I don't know if it was your neighbor or what, but I was watching one that was sitting there had that kind of like a little lope in it. It sounded good. Really. Well, that's wide open, brother. Wide open. That would be cool. Yeah, that's fast right there. No doubt. Shoot, I got something faster than that sitting in there on the computer in the house. Wow. That's cheaper than a pontoon boat. Brand new pontoon boat. Well, I take that back. The last one I looked at was in 2019. It was $58,000. And it was catfish ready. I hollered at her. Chrissy said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Signing the papers for this boat." She goes, "You better not." I said, "It's $500 a month. It'll be all right." I would have been like John Parker. I wouldn't have been able to see after I left there. Should have worked me over. Tried to run me over with a scooter one year down there. Not once, but twice. You can ask Killjack that. He was sitting over there laughing at me. I don't know who else was there, but I didn't know the ladies on the other side of the table. But I was trying to keep the table from going into them. And you see the snow and stuff melting off the house or off the building. Got 18 great people in here. Appreciate you. 27 thumbs up. Getting better every day. Got a few more minutes. 5:36. Yeah, it is, Terry. It's getting there. If they show up. Last night we had a whole herd in here. I didn't get to see them, but the camera got them. I got to see them that way. I was looking at them in the back of my eyelids laying in bed. I was tired. Yeah. I ain't got no window in my bathroom. But now small water, Mike, you never know about him. You don't know what he got. He gets way out there on them lakes and put a pair of skis on, and Lydia pulls him on the with the boat. I know what he does. Then he just dips down to clean off a little bit, about 70 miles an hour. John's got a, what do you call that, pate or something like that? And that's out there in your backyard, ain't it? When he turns the light on, it looks like the moon lights up. That's something I'd like to do, John. I'd like to get me a big gator. I'd like to have a piece of gator tail. I heard it was good. Only thing we can get up here in Ohio from Kroger is gator pieces. And you don't know what part of it come from. But one day I'll get to try it. Is that for a guided gator tour or just going out there on your own? uh, uh. Yeah, I've had swordtail fish. It's kind of like a piece of steak. Got two pieces of it for, I think it was $17. It was thick enough I could cut it again and make 4 pieces out of it. Oh, okay. I want to go over here to Olive Garden and them places and ask around at the restaurants to see if they got anything like that. I know they got octopus over there, or whatever you want to call it, calamari. It's all the same to me. They got tentacles. All right, Buggy. Better get 2. Yeah, that's what I ate. Then I got it at Red Lobster. You figure, with them supposed to be a seafood place and all that, they would know how to cook it. Man, I got that from one place I got it, it was great. But Red Lobster, it was like chewing them big wide rubber bands in school. That's what it put me in the mind of. You chew and chew and chew and it don't do no good. And I heard gator meat's rubbery too if you cook it too long. But I ate what Chrissy fixed of it. I didn't waste none of it. You can believe that. No, goat milk ain't bad. It was overcooked, Terry. But man, I can't remember where it was at. It was either Olive Garden or Applebee's. I ate it, and it was really good. I ain't got no teeth now. I probably can't eat it. Yeah. Sad thing is, when a big restaurant chain like Tumbleweeds, be careful, Buggy. Um, like a big restaurant like Tumbleweeds over here in Chillicothe, man, they had great food. Well, somehow or another, the place caught fire. They blamed it on the chef. They fired him. The new guy they got in there, we went back in, and after they rebuilt, the food was nasty. So I haven't been back. If I go to any place, it's usually Captain D's. We get 2 meals for $20 and fill them both up. Get 8 shrimp, 1 fish, 2 orders of okra. I'm happy camper. Yeah, that's what I got planned this year. I just happened to think about that. I got a pack of seed in there. Because I can see. I talk in here all the time, man. They don't pay no attention to me. They can't hear me. Something just happened. Cool. Nah, they can't hear me. I got the window closed. And it's hollow in here. It just sounds like I'm talking loud. If you was up here, I'd blow you a kiss, J-Dog. Them pork beans are working pretty good. Yeah, I'd like to go down there and catch some. I heard them guys eat Oscars down there in Florida too. They said they was good eating. Said they was like a bass. I don't know. I've never ate one. But I'd probably try it. Lost signal. Now I'm back. Wow. The reason they don't pay no attention to talking, my bedroom window's 10 yards behind me. I got the TV going in there. There's that little Cessna plane flying over again. It's probably J-Dog in his drone. Those trying to clog up on my eyes watering. Nineteen people still in the house. Appreciate it. 28 thumbs up. Cool deal. The only thing we need's a big buck without horns. Uncle Lou, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. Nine thumbs up. Boy, we doing good. I think that's a 9. Can't see. Dad said that would happen at one time or another. I have to figure something out. Wonder if I take a pack of them frozen apples in the house and spread some out down there, if that would help. They wouldn't know what to think. Wondering where the apples come from with snow on the ground. That'd blow their mind. What video was it, dude? Oh, that guy's scooting up the road or down the road. Got 16 minutes. Heck, that was cool. They probably ain't seen nothing like that before. Live down there where you're at, they gotta learn to drive early. They have one in here, Uncle Lou. And then it went back up the hill. The other two didn't come out today. Yeah, I'm almost positive the coyote was hanging around last couple nights, earlier in the evening. Just got a funny feeling about it. That's why they didn't come in till like 11, 12 o'clock last night. They wanted to make sure all was clear. No, ain't nothing like that happening. Back many years ago, yeah, I probably would have tried something like that. I'm not fast enough to get it in and get it done quick enough right now. But believe me, if I was starving, yeah, I'd do it. You know that. I know, Dale. I'm the type of guy, if I was starving, I don't care if the president was standing there. I'd fix him a plate too. If the warden was standing there and I did it, he's just as much as guilty as I am because he was here beside me. Heard that. Yeah, when I was doing 2 deer there at one time, I had stuff on the big TV too. While I was cutting and grinding, putting chunks of meat in the kettle, roast. Chris would be washing it off if she wasn't cutting. Got a bunch of totes laid out everywhere. By that time I shut down and get in the house, get my night clothes on, I bet you they'd be out here. I thought that last night too, but they wasn't. And if they're crossing the road down there, I mean, with all the traffic we had the last 2 days, it could slow them up a little bit, but I kind of doubt it. Heard that. 15-minute warning. Yeah, I probably should try to skin that tail out anyway and get it fixed up. As long as it's in there where it's cold, it'll last a while. Oh no, I might just cut the top of the skull and just keep the horns and be done with it. Till I get caught up. It takes a minute to skin that stuff out. And I really should be doing that. I don't like doing it inside a building. Here comes a squacker. field for something. Got about 9 minutes. Got 20 wonderful people in here, 29 thumbs up. Y'all great people. Appreciate it. Ain't got but just a few more minutes left. I guess I can post some pics from last night on Facebook. I guess I can. I don't know how to do that, but I guess I'll have to download it into the computer or something on there. But the deer you seen on the thumbnail, that's the one that was here 1 year. I ain't gonna say this year, because it wasn't. 21 in the house. Appreciate it. We got there. Y'all just gonna have to run in now. It's probably cruising close to 6:15 right now. Turn the heater off. And again, it don't look like they're gonna come in, unfortunately. Let's, my chat froze up. It's taking longer 5 minutes to come off the hill. The way they walk. I appreciate everybody coming in and everything, man. Maybe we can try it again tomorrow. Then again, I don't know if I should even bother with it, really. Because they ain't coming back in early enough. But the day I don't show up out here is the day that they'll be there. That's the way it always works. Oh boy. Turn that heater off, you can't see in here. Tell you that much. Almost got my fingers on that. Oh man. Pretty sure I'm losing signal. See what I can need the light to be able to see the wall. case I have to have it pull a big mower in. That right there's my double doors. That's on the ground, folded back up already. Y'all can't see it, but let me see. Right there's where that deer went from, right there. So he didn't go far. And I don't hear no walking up through there, so they're definitely not down here. But they usually see them set footprints going up through there on the hill there, and they go up and around that way. Definitely do appreciate everybody coming in. We'll talk at you later. Maybe we'll try it again tomorrow. Everybody have a good evening. Take care and God bless, and we'll see you on the next one. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Rustic. Yeah, my chat froze up. Yeah, the very minute I don't come out here, that's when they'll show up. So everybody take care, God bless, and we will see you on the next one.